Hi guys, this is Florina, welcome to my channel. Today's tutorial is about this beautiful stitch. I saw it on a picture on a dress on the internet and I fell in love with it. So I squeezed my brains out to see how it is done. And since I figured it out, I want to share it with you. This stitch has two basic rows, one of treble crochet and one with puff stitches. They are 3 stitches puff. It was my choice because I want the puff to look delicate on my sweater. This is a sleeve, as you can see, and I worked it in rounds, but today I'm going to show you how to work this stitch sideways, because you may want to make something else than a sweater. Maybe you want to make a baby blanket of it, or a bed covering, whatever you like to make. The yarn, it is Syrah from Borgio de Pazzi. It is a lovely yarn. It is 30% silk and 70% bamboo. It is made in Italy. I don't know if I have any Italian friends following me. Say hi. Guys, thank you for the great quality of yarn and for the inspiring designs. Today I'm going to use mercerized cotton because it is quite the same size of the yarn I'm using. It is mercerized cotton size 10 from Mount Lydia's, and I'm going to use a hook number 12, 1mm hook. We will be working multiples of 4 plus 1, so I'm going to make a chain of 25 stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. And now I'll make 4 more stitches of chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the treble crochet, because the first row is going to be treble crochet. I'm going to insert my hook in the 5th stitch from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will work a treble crochet. And one more treble crochet. We'll be counting from the last treble crochet. We'll be counting 4 stitches of chain. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we'll insert the hook in the 4th stitch of chain, and we will work our 2nd treble crochet. We'll be making a chain of 3, 1, 2, and 3, and another treble crochet in the same stitch that we made our previous treble crochet. Again, treble crochet. We count 4 stitches from the last stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert the hook in the fourth stitch of chain and we work a treble crochet. Again 3 stitches of chain, 1, 2 and 3, and a treble crochet in the same stitch where we work our last treble crochet. Again treble crochet, we count 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert the hook in the fourth stitch of chain and we work treble crochet. Chain of 3, 1, 2 and 3, treble crochet in the same stitch. Treble crochet in the fourth stitch from the last one that we worked. So 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth. We continue with 3 stitches of chain, 1, 2 and 3, treble crochet in the same stitch that we worked our last treble crochet. One more treble crochet, we count 4 stitches from the last one, 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth. Three stitches of chain, look at our first row, treble crochet in the same stitch where we worked the last treble crochet, and 1 treble crochet in the last stitch. We work 1 chain and 1 more treble crochet in the last stitch. We make a chain of 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and return the work. We will be working a single crochet between those two double crochet here, and then a chain of 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. We are beginning our second row. It is the row of puff stitches. So yarn over, we insert the hook in the second chain of stitch, the one in the middle, and we start working our first puff. 1, 2, and the third. We pull the yarn through all the loops. We close with a chain stitch and we work again 3 stitches of chain. We go between the two treble crochet and then we work a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and single crochet between our next two treble crochet. Again 3 stitches of chain, 1, 2, and 3, and puff stitch between the two treble crochet. In the middle stitch we insert in the second chain stitch 1, 2, 3. We do it 3 times because I choose a 3 stitches puff. If you choose a 4 stitches puff or a 5 stitches puff, you'll repeat the operation 4 times and or 5 times. 3 stitches of chain, single crochet between the two treble crochet, let's see, we made already 2 puff stitches, chain of 3, 1, 2, and 3, puff in the second chain stitch from the last treble crochet, 1, 2, and 3. We close with the chain stitch and we work 3 more chain stitches, 1, 2, and 3, and we go between the next two treble crochet and we work a single crochet. Three stitches of chain, 1, 2, 3, puff stitch in the second chain stitch, 1, 2, and 3. We pull yarn over all the loops together, we work all the loops together, we close with a chain stitch and we work 3 stitches of chain again, single crochet between our next two treble crochet, chain of 3, 1, 2, and 3, and our last puff stitch is going to be in the middle of our next 3 stitches chain. So in the second stitch of chain we insert the hook. I'm trying to take 2 loops and work my puff stitch. 1, 2, and the third. We close with a chain stitch. We work 3 stitches of chain. We work a single crochet between our last 2 treble crochet. We work 3 stitches of chain. 1, 2, 3, and a last treble crochet. In our fourth stitch of chain. We turn the work and we work 5 stitches of chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We work the first treble crochet in our last treble crochet from the previous row. One, 2, and 3. And the next treble crochet is going to be in our first puff stitch. We work 3 stitches of chain, 1, 2, and 3, and treble crochet in the same puff stitch. Next treble crochet in the next puff stitch. Three stitches of chain and treble crochet in the same puff stitch. This is the first row, only that this time we are working it inside the pattern. Treble crochet in our next puff stitch. Chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and treble crochet in the same puff stitch. we go to the next puff stitch and we work a treble crochet inside. We continue with a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, treble crochet in the same puff stitch. It looks already lovely. Let us continue. Treble crochet in our next and last puff stitch. Chain of 3, treble crochet in the same puff stitch. We work a treble crochet in the 4th chain stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We work 1 stitch of chain and 1 more treble crochet in the same stitch. The 3rd row is done. We work a chain of 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We turn our work and we work a single crochet between those 2 treble crochet here. Chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and our first puff for this row. Yarn over, we insert the hook in the 2nd stitch of chain of the 3 stitches chain from the previous row, and we start pulling out loops. 1, 2, and 3. We close with a chain stitch and we work 3 more stitches of chain. 1, 2, 3, single crochet between the 2 treble crochet from the previous row, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and again puff in the 2nd chain stitch of the 3 stitches chain from the previous row, which is going to be right in the middle of it. And we start pulling out 1, 2, 3 loops. We close them with a chain stitch, 3 more chain stitches, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in our next 2, between our next 2 treble crochet, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, puff in the second chain stitch, 1, 2, 3. The last puff I'm going to make it at 4 stitches, so if any of you it's at the beginning of crocheting, it is a beginner, will see the difference between a 3 stitches puff and a 4 stitches puff. Single crochet between our next 2 treble crochet. We continue with a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, puff in our next chain, we insert the hook in the second chain stitch and we pull out our first loop, 1, 2, and the third, we close with the chain stitch and we work 3 stitches of chain, 3, we work a single crochet between our next 2 treble crochet, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. This is our last puff here for this row. I want to make a 4 stitches puff, so you see also how it is done, a 4 stitches puff. So yarn over once, we insert in the second chain stitch, we pull out our first loop, 1, yarn over twice, we pull out our second loop, yarn over third time, we insert again the hook and we pull out our third loop, yarn over the fourth time, we insert the hook in the same stitch, we pull out our fourth loop. So this is our 4 stitches puff. We close it with a chain stitch. It is a little bit bigger than the 3 stitches puff. Chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. If you want to make a blanket, maybe it is nicer with a bigger puff, like 4 stitches puff or even 5 stitches puff. It is up to you. You decide however you want to make it. The thing is that bigger the puff stitch, much yarn you are going to use, more yarn you are going to use. The puff stitches, they are eating quite a lot of yarn. Single crochet between our next 2 treble crochet, 3 stitches of chain, and the last treble crochet in the 4th chain stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we finish the 4th row. This is how our work looks. Let's begin the 5th row, the one of treble crochet. We are going to make 5 stitches of chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the first treble crochet, we turn the work, is going to be in our last treble crochet from the previous row. Next we work treble crochet in the first puff stitch, this is the chain that we're closing the puff stitch. We insert the hook in it and we work our treble crochet. 1, 2, 3. We make 3 stitches of chain, 1, 2, 3, and 1 more treble crochet in the same puff stitch. We go to the next puff stitch and we work a treble crochet. I'm trying to find the chain in the middle of it, yeah. Three stitches of chain and the treble crochet in the same puff stitch. And we go to the next puff, we work a treble crochet, three stitches of chain again, 1, 2, 3, treble crochet in the same puff stitch, and treble crochet in the next puff stitch. We still have a little bit and we finish this row. I wanted to show you one more time how to work the first row inside the pattern. Three stitches of chain, 1, 2, 3, treble crochet in the same puff stitch, treble crochet in our last puff stitch, a chain of 3, treble crochet in the same puff stitch, treble crochet in the fourth chain stitch from the 7 stitches chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, one stitch of chain and 1 more treble crochet in the same stitch, in the first stitch of the chain. And this is how it is done, guys. It's not a difficult stitch, and it is very beautiful, very elegant. This is how it looks. It looks lovely on on anything, I believe. Anything you want to work out. This is a gorgeous stitch. Even with the first stitch is puff, it looks lovely. Well guys, that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope you'll make wonderful things with this stitch. I'd love to see them. What a pity that we cannot share pictures in here on the YouTube channel. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching the video. See you soon and bye bye.